This is a Dell OptiPlex 790. It cost me 15 Great British pounds. And in this video, we're going to be opening it, testing if it works, and seeing how flexible a RAM stick is. Now, this isn't the same one that I strapped that GPU to, because that one is quite a lot smaller. So I'm hoping there isn't a Core 2 Duo in this, and I'm hoping it's either an i5 or an i7, because the stickers have been peeled off. But when you open it, you've got a 1TB hard drive, and I believe all of these sticks. Oh, hello. Yeah, there you go. 4 GB of RAM. So I'm assuming there's 16 GB in total. So I'm going to just slot these back in, and I have no idea if this thing works or not. I haven't tested it. Let's just leave the side panel off. Oh, it's flashing yellow. What does that mean? Is the power supply dead? Making buzzing noises. Oh! Well, it's turned on. So am I. I mean, it is making a high-pitched squeaking noise. I don't know where it's coming from. Alright, should we take this card out? Because we're not going to use it, and it might be that. It's not this fit. What is this? Here we go. This GPU has a HDMI input. Let's try and put this in there. I know it's not the right side card, but well, we might have to do a bit of DIY. All right, so now this thing should just pull out. There you go. And now it's a 2-slot card. So let's. Oh, well, all the metal brackets have fallen off. Put this in the top one. Don't know how well you can see this. Bit dark, but all right. So now we can get this HDMI connector. Put it in the back. Oh, we should have probably turned off the power supply before doing any of that. Oh, well, don't matter. Wait, I can rev up the computer. Right, so there's a button here at the back of this power supply. If I do that, I can rev it. If I just... Wait, listen. I've got a throttle at the back of the power supply. We're redlining it. I did not know you could do that. Right, let's turn it on properly. Does that mean I can throttle it whilst it's on? All right, come on. Going at full RPM. Should we give it a bit of throttle? Is there anything in the CD drive? Oh, I think it's stuck. Yeah, look at that. We fixed it. Well, if we look here, there's 3 SATA cables plugged in, but I'm not really sure where this one goes to, because there's only 2... Unless there's an SSD in this thing. Hang on, there might be. Oh my god, there is an SSD. Oh, you didn't see that? Look, there is an this is a... I did not know there'll be an SSD in this thing. Turn it on. Plug HDMI in. Unless it's got a faulty motherboard. I don't know why is it not... Alright, so just in case it was the GPU, I've got a 5-meter DisplayPort connector. Well, it's still not posting, so next thing we're going to have to do is, well... take it apart. I want to see what CPU this thing has. Actually, wait, we haven't tried all the methods. Let's try it with 2 sticks of RAM instead of all. We'll leave the cooler a bit loose. Right, let's turn that on. Post. Got less RAM. Got less things to worry about. Nope, it's not posted. Well, let's just transplant all of this into the other Dell OptiPlex that we have and see what happens. Okay, so now back to removing the cooler. Looks like it's literally just 4 screws holding it in. What thermal paste is that? Why is it so silvery? Alright, so let's wipe off this thermal paste and let's see what CPU it has. Oh, i7! Wait, i7 2600. Look at that. We're keeping this. This is going into the small Dell OptiPlex. Let's also take the hard drive and SSD out and put that in there as well. Let's move this off to one side. Now we get the donor 790 that is a lot smaller. It will still do the job. I don't know if this power supply is enough to power this thing, but worth a try. Let's take this off. I don't even know if it's the same socket, to be fair, but we do know the motherboard works because we did have to replace it. Right, so the DIY thermal paste I put on spreaded. Alright, I think I might have put a bit too much on, but there we go. Let's get rid of this i5 and let's put this i7 in it if it fits. Well, it should. I don't know. Let's try it. Oh my god, it fits. Slots in. Should we put this cooler on it or should we put the other cooler? It's got a different fan. Has it? Will this fan fit in here? Okay, the fan fits. We're putting this cooler on it. So we're going to wipe this old thermal paste off with a tissue, of course. We don't really have to do a thorough job of this, do we? Will that do? Is that enough? That'll be alright, wouldn't it? Doesn't matter. Now we're going to get some cheap thermal paste, put it on, and then this cooler should fit. I didn't check if the cooler fitted, but looks like it did, so we'll assume it does. Yeah, this will fit. I don't know if this is an upgrade from the other cooler, but oh no, I'm using the wrong bit. I've just rounded it off. Oh well. Alright, so since this thing isn't turning on, and I know the motherboard definitely works, we're going to swap out the RAM and see if that's the issue. Let's just use these Corsair sticks. And there we go. Let's see if it turns on. Hello? There we go. Keeps turning on and off. Why is it turning on and off? Maybe the power supply can't handle the GPU and the CPU at the same time because it's... There we go. Alright, maybe it was just trying to process stuff. I don't know. Alright, let's see if it turns on. I've just turned the monitor on. Unless the CPU is just broken. Let's move this to one side. Let's get the main computer back on. And let's put the i5 from the other OptiPlex in here, and then we'll see what that does. Put in the Windows RAM. This RAM is working, so we're just gonna put one in. Put the power supply in. No signal. Why is it? Right, so this one, motherboard definitely works because I replaced that. Don't know about the CPU, but then the CPU in this one worked to put it in the other one, and that didn't work. We might just need a graphics card. Unless we need a bigger power supply? I don't know, we're going to use this one. This is a 500 watts apparently, but I won't trust it. So this time, let's hopefully not plug the GPU connector into the CPU, or else we might fry the computer again. Alright, now we can plug this big one in here. Is the i7 gone bad? I don't know. Could be a bad CPU. What we're going to do, we're going to put the old CPU back in, see if it turns on. If it does, well then we'll just put it down to the CPU. Alright, so let's wipe this thermal paste off, remove this thing, and then reinsert the i5. Okay, let's put this thing back in. We should have probably turned off power supply, but... Now let's see if it turns on. There we go. Alright, post. Unless we do just have a faulty GPU. Oh, CPU's getting a bit hot. No signal. Alright, so this GPU is 100% working because I used it in the last video. So we're going to take this DVI to HDMI adapter. I've already put it into the monitor. This power supply is a bit in the way. Let's turn it on and see if it posts. Literally, this thing was working last video. Right, so old power supply is plugged in. Put something on the screen, then we'll be fine. Yes! Alright, we've posted. So let's turn this off. Let's put the OptiPlex on that we're meant to be doing the actual video on. So we know this definitely works. We'll leave it with that stick of RAM for now. Right, so let's put this back in. Now let's plug the GPU in. Plug the actual cable to the monitor in. Right, now we should be ready to turn it on. Right, a few revs, turn it on. Look at that. Oh, you can't see. Quite a good thing this, to be fair. It's got a nice everything. So literally, we did everything for no reason. But you know, if in doubt, take the CPU out. It seemed I just need the GPU. And now we can take this RAM out. Let's insert the original RAM it came with. So pretty much now all we have to do is connect these together. To be fair, I'm surprised this thing came with an SSD. I mean, 15 quid. There we go. See, these computers, everything just comes apart, goes back in easily. Right, let's boot it on. Let's see what it's running. There is a flashing yellow light at the front of this OptiPlex, which I'm assuming it means there's something wrong with the RAM. Right, yeah, we just have a flashing yellow light. Alright, let's try one RAM stick at a time. I think this thing did come with faulty RAM. Alright, that RAM stick's in. Let's turn it on. No flashing light. And I think we're posting. Alright, let's not spoil the surprise. Let's turn that off. Let's put the second slot of RAM in now. I mean, I know you're meant to put them in the outside slots, but this is just easier. Is this going to post? Flashing yellow light at the front. Alright, so there's something wrong with this stick. Or it just might be the whole slot's broken. No, why is it turned on? Let's try putting this stick in, which is a different bit of RAM. No flashing yellow light at the front, and I think it's going to post. Yep, alright, we're posting. Repairing automatic repair. That's because I keep turning it on and off. So I think we just have a faulty stick of RAM. Let's try putting this one in that I just flung around accidentally. No flashing yellow light. So, oh, I did not mean to throw it at the monitor. You know what, that'll do. 4, 8, 12 gigs of RAM. That's all you need. Right, so now we've done that, we can then put this cover back on. And now we can put the mouse and keyboard on top of this because we ain't got enough desk room. Oh, alright. RAM is really flexible, it turns out. Yeah, look at that. I can use this as a ruler. Always wanted to know how flexible RAM was. Let's see how far we can bend it till it snaps. I can hear it crackling, but it's a bit bent, but... Oh, alright, well, oh, here you go. Look at these. This is the actual memory that I'm holding. Did they just pull off? Wait, I've just halved the RAM. I've just made a 2 GB RAM stick. Do you reckon this will work if I just plug it in like that? I mean, probably not, but... Look! The other one was quite flexible, probably because this has got a big heat shield on it. Alright, you know what? We're just going to use this mouse that I stole from an iMac. Who's made the taskbar disappear? Oh, B. What's that? Oh, wait, up. 3D viewer. Oh, alright, so the 1TB hard drive has nothing on it. And I'm assuming this was... Oh, it's a B! I don't really know what I was expecting, but I think I found a fault. Some of the front USB ports don't work. Let's connect it to the internet and get some benchmarks going. Alright, so now we have Geekbench up and running. We're going to see what score this thing gets. Okay, people, the test is just finished at... Oh, that is quite a bad score. It's alright, I think it's because there was software updates going on in the background. Alright, so we're going to fully update this computer, and then, well, run the test again and see what happens. Alright, so all the updates have finished, so now what we can do is launch Geekbench, and then let's test the score again. So the test is finished, and I mean, the score is pretty much the same. Why is this mouse not mousing? Why is it not? Let's just turn it off and back on. Yep, so this was the score. We got a single core score of 597, and that's the multi-core score. It's a bit low. I mean, this computer will be alright for emailing, maybe like video editing, but other than that, won't really use it for games unless... Actually, you know what? This thing, if you put a GPU in it, use it for games, why not? So if you want to see that video, it's going to be there. So there's 3 other videos here. Thank you people for watching, and we'll see you next week. Transition.